Thursdays. Before midnight at Thursdays, we request you. And by Friday, you wait for confirmation. I think it makes sense. For those local people, there is no need to send an email. There is no need to send a message if you are attending the church. But it will be according to first come, first serve. But for people outside, our visitors who would like to visit us here, we humbly request you to send an email to info@hggc.org. And this email should arrive to us before end of Thursday midnight, every Thursday. If you are coming, let me say this coming Sunday, make sure before Thursday you send that request as someone coming from outside. Even those coming from Lesotho, as we know that the borders will start operating from the 1st of October. We humbly request you, Basotho ba Batlore, if you want to come, please send an email, because we will not like you to see you staying outdoor. We would like to see you in a tent. But the tent for us people from Qwaqwa, it's a first come, first serve. You send this email for proper arrangements to be done. We know that 700 is small, people of God, but everything big starts little. At least we will fellowship together. Lastly, when the space is finished, everyone arriving late will be required to go home if you don't have a car. But those with cars, they can fellowship in their cars, and each car should only have 3 people inside if it's a 5-seater, 70% regulation. I think you understand what I'm saying. I say, if people of God, you arrive late and the space is full, if you are walking or sinakoloi, you will be required to go back home. But if you have a car, you will decide whether you go back home or you hear us clearly when they are in their cars. Every Sunday morning at 7:30 until 5 to 9, we are expecting congregants to arrive. And proper screening and registration to congregants will be happening. So we are requesting you to be on time every Sunday. Because every Sunday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 to, there will be screening and there will be registration as per COVID-19 regulations. Hear this one. Prayer line will be there. We will pray for the sick. We'll pray for those who need deliverance, those who need the touch of God. But our prayer line registration will only happen only on Saturdays between 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Prayer line registration will only happen between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Saturdays for people from Qwaqwa and those coming out of Qwaqwa. We do advise those coming out of Qwaqwa, if you can reach to Qwaqwa at 2 p.m. on Saturday to 4 p.m., send an email and then wait for the confirmation. Don't send an email and say, I want to come for registration of prayer line, And then on Sunday morning, you start showing people that, hey, I did an email. I said I want to come for prayer line. No, you have to wait for confirmation. You will be sent questionnaire, which we are expecting you to really, really answer as per what is required from you. Those coming outside, as I said, we encourage you to send an email from to info and answer the questionnaire. Limited number of people will be prayed for per service. We will not allow prayer line to exceed a certain number, which I will communicate it well with the registration department. Limited number. Limited number. Because of COVID regulations in our country, if you have any COVID-19 signs and symptoms or flu-like symptoms, please stay at home. Call our prayer line number, which most of us you know, for prayers and counseling. Those prayer line numbers are 072 073 3056 or 082 798 9782. For the sake of adhering to our government regulations, no prayer line for COVID-19 patients at church. If you have COVID-19, you know you must quarantine yourself. And you can call the numbers we spoke about or send an email to info@aggc.org. I will call you, or one of the evangelists will call you, and we will take you all the route. We will give you counseling. We will pray for you. I will also have some Zoom meetings with you or prayers on the phone with you as the Spirit of God leads. But there will be no prayer line for COVID-19 people at the church. This is for the sake, not that we are afraid, not that we say God cannot heal COVID-19, but we are trying to, I said to you, we are people who are respecting our authorities. Remember, every good Christian is a good citizen. If I, as a church, I cannot do things right, what do I expect others to do? So the church should lead by example. We request you, people of God, there will be no breaks during the service. A service will start at 9 and end at 1:30. But sometimes there could be time to go out and all those things. We request, let us avoid the thing of staying in groups or gatherings between administration, and let us maintain the social distancing, as our church chairs will also be positioned in that manner. Everyone coming to church, everyone coming to church, this is what you need to know. You must wear your mask all through the service. If you have extra, you can bring to give to your brother or sister who can afford one. If you do not have face mask, we will not allow you to enter church premises. We will not allow you to enter church premises. Every member coming to church, we recommend you to have your own personal hand sanitizer, though we will provide some sanitizers and sanitizer stations throughout our church premises. But we do advise you that also it will be very important that you have your own sanitizer. We will ensure as a ministry that we fugimate the church premises at least 2 times to 3 times a week. We will fugimate on Saturdays evenings, also fugimate after Sunday church, and maybe during the week. We will make sure that we take register of all congregants. Temperature scans will be available. Those showing symptoms will be isolated, but they will surely receive prayer because we know that Jesus is a healer. All will be sanitized, and we will encourage everyone coming, as I said, to come with their sanitizers also. As I said, you will not be allowed in church without your mask. And the mask must be properly worn throughout the service. You should not put your mask otherwise. My brother will give me a mask so that I can show you how to wear that mask. We are expecting everyone to wear their mask well throughout the service. Thank you so much. You must always wear your mask well throughout the service. You wear it throughout the service, worshiping, except only when you are on the microphone. We will not allow someone to wear mask like this or wear mask like this. The mask must be properly worn throughout the service. Even when you talk to people, don't put your mask down. It's to protect others and protecting yourself. For those who will sit in the tent, mark this well, we will advise and recommend to you, if you have a smartphone, to install COVID Alert SA app in your phone, and that app must be active. I say, we will make sure that everyone who will have a grace to be in it, especially in a tent, indoor. Those who are outdoor, yes, we are. There is not much of a problem, but we will recommend that in your phone, you install the app that the president spoke about, that is called COVID Alert SA app. You can get it in your Google Play or Play Store. You can get it there. You can download it and make it active. When it's active every time, your Bluetooth must be on. Even when we do our testimonies, when we do this, the microphones we use will be sanitized. Everything we do will be sanitized. We will try by all means to keep as much social distance as possible. And even if your phone is having that COVID alert app, must be continuously on throughout the service, but it must be on the silent mode. Please make sure that your phone, when it has that COVID app alert app, it is on throughout the service, but it must be on the silent mode. And the ushers will not allow anyone to play with their phones, even if it's on. It must be on your bag or on your pocket. Make sure that it's on the silent mode. It must not vibrate. It must be on the silent mode. No children under 15 will be allowed without being accompanied by an adult. I think you hear what I'm saying. No child under 15 years will be allowed to come without being accompanied by adult. And even if our children are coming, they must always sit next to you. We will not have Sunday school classes or a chance for them to play. There will be no such a chance. So if you know your children are troublesome, sometimes you know them, please, you can keep them at home. But they must, if you come with them, they must sit with you there, and then making a point that they don't do up and down. As I say, no children under 15 will be allowed without accompanied by an adult. Let us avoid staying in groups or gatherings. During break time, as I said, they will not be there. And between administration, maintain social distance, as the church chairs are also positioned in such manners. Please do not change seat arrangements. Even when queuing for bathroom or maybe going to collect your anointed items, please let us make sure that 1 meter distance is there. Before coming to church, we said we will check your temperature and health status. So, avoid shaking hands in church. Avoid hugging each other. Avoid contact. Avoid kissing one another. I know that love, we will be missing one another. We will want to kiss one another. We will want to hug one another because of brotherly love. But because we try to protect everyone, we don't want to see you having these challenges. Please let us respect time. As I said, the services will take at least 4 to 5 hours. During the service, if you are feeling not well or you are feeling too hot, please tell one of the ushers so that your temperatures may be measured and attended to by our church medical department. So, people of God, from the 5th, which is next week, Monday, we are going to embark into 21-day fasting and prayer. As we remember that the beginning of the year, it was by revelation that every quarter of the year, we enter to 21 days. This is the last 21 days of prayer and fasting in 2020. I will join you every night at 11 p.m. to pray with you between 11 p.m. until 12:30 after midnight. I will join you from Monday to pray with you, to speak your word to you. Then, if you need prayer points and everything, please continue to join our Telegram group that you know. So join that Telegram group. You will get those prayer points there. And then we will see. As this is the last 21 days, I believe also on Facebook, we might upload those prayer points every day. But please, let us join and pray together. Our land needs our prayers. Our land needs our prayers. People of God, even COVID-19 can hear the name Jesus when it is called in truth and in spirit. I'm holding this brick here also as a sign to you that soon or later this will build our place of worship. As we come back, the best is yet to come. So people of God, see you on Sunday. Let us be on time. As I said to you, first come, first serve. Shalom, peace of God, good morning, and win today. This is your brother, Samuel Raboteng, the apostle of God, of Jesus Christ, by God's grace. Thank you very much. We love you. We are praying for you. We can't wait to see you this coming Sunday. What you couldn't understand, please let us know. And then the Lord will help us to clarify those areas we didn't clarify. So people of God, as I said, everything is being done. So I'm just checking if I'm not forgetting anything. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. It is well, people of God, and we know that the best is yet to come. Thank you very much. I've spoken everything. So this is how we are going to do this new normal. It's new normal, people of God. And we know that by God's grace, all things are possible. Join me next week, Monday, until for 3 weeks. I'll be with you 11 o'clock, midnight, praying with you, taking you in this journey of 21 days prayer and fasting. Thank you very much. Shalom.